So, if you want to know something interesting, let's dig through this a little bit. If you'll notice, what happened in Dallas, just like what happened on September 10th, was immediately jumped upon with false narratives before the facts were even in. Immediately after it happened, people in charge were blaming people who weren't involved. And especially in that recent case of Dallas, we find that that guy wasn't even very political. Much like the guy on September 10th, he was a heavily online game, edgy 4chan person. People who think that all of the danger toward people is a joke. And even his friends said he didn't have any problem with the frozen water people. But let's go back a little farther. The second September 10th happened, the people in charge immediately started coming after their opponents, started acting like they were the ones to blame and it was all their fault. When, of course, again, we found that it's actually their own people doing it. It's the bad guys trying to scare people by pretending that the good guys are actually being bad. And I think you know where we've seen this before. Yeah, it was that guy who regularly orchestrated things against his own people in order to justify crackdowns and give himself more power. Several instances of things that he did, or things that were done by people on his side that he then pretended was done by his enemies, in order to further justify the horrible things he was doing because he claimed he was doing it to protect the people, when really he was the one who was hurting the people. Is this ever going to sink in for the people who follow those in charge? Every single step of the way, they have used the playbook of the people who came before them. Everything from destroying their own people's lives, but also completely blaming the people who had nothing to do with it, who they view as a danger to their power, for what they themselves are doing. And all because the person in charge is a power hungry narcissist who has no clue what he's doing and just wants to rule with an iron fist, making all of us pay for him feeling insignificant.